we made it to Idaho. A lot of hard work to get here. The move, the loading, getting the house ready to sell. Even the drive up here was a huge challenge. Stuart had almost a near-death experience. He was driving the truck with the travel trailer, and I was in the U-Haul behind him, and the travel trailer just started swaying out of control from lane to lane behind the truck after a big truck had passed him. It was really, really, really scary to watch. Thank God, God was looking out for him and his years of experience as a truck driver and staying calm and knowing what to do. So we made it safely, and here we are. We've actually been staying with Nonetheless Homestead. They've let us park our travel trailer on their property, and we've been staying there. And found our property. We have 14 acres. And I'm going to give you a little tour. We were looking for bare property without a cabin. This one has a cabin. It's not livable though, and it's going to cost way too much money to fix, so I will take you around and give you a little tour. So, here's the cabin. I'll show you some close-ups of what we're looking at as far as how much money it's going to take and how much work is involved. Even to just stay in this thing, it's too dangerous at this point. But all the chinking is mortar chinking, and it's all cracked, dried, some spots are falling out. All of it needs to come out and be replaced. The guy that had it previously, we're assuming, is the one that has been spraying all the gaps with this spray foam. You'll see cans of that laying around all over. I mean, he just had cans of it, spraying the spray foam in the cracks. And look at this. It's just all falling out. So that's one of the problems. Let's go inside. The other problem, hopefully we can get enough light. It's pretty dark in here. So, cool thing is it comes with appliances. Propane fridges are not cheap, so I'm super happy about that. We tried to get the fridge to go yesterday, but the igniter might have an issue. It doesn't look like it's very old at all, so I'm sure we'll be able to get it fixed or figure out what's going on. The stove, we got that to light yesterday, so that's good. So we'll be using those in our cabin. Alright, so this is the addition. Right there we've got black mold. So the outside of the addition, they did not wrap it in any kind of Tyvek. And I don't know if you can catch, we can catch that on the camera, but you can see the insulation in the ceiling is either wet or has been wet. It's just not a good situation in here. So I've been trying to stay out of there. The floor, I'm not going to be able to show you. Maybe I can show you underneath. But the floor they did with 2x4s instead of 2x6s or 2x8s. It's really wobbly. I wish I could show you on camera how wobbly it is. Definitely cannot load this thing with furniture and walk around in here on a daily basis. But it does have a nice wood-burning fireplace. We'll be definitely using that in our cabin. So there's still a lot of stuff in here that we can reuse. We can even reuse the logs when we tear it down and make a log cabin chicken coop, which I'm excited about. I think that'd be cool. Let me show you some of the outside. Let's see if we can take a peek underneath where you can actually see the construction of the floor and how bad it is. You know, when we first looked at this property, we thought, okay, well, it's a rustic cabin. We can fix it up. It'd be cute. And it's got a gorgeous view. Hold on, let me go back this way. Of the gorgeous view right there. I can't imagine what it's going to look like waking up in the morning and looking at that. All right. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get down there for you guys to see the 2x4s, maybe. I'm definitely not climbing down there to show you guys because I don't like spiders, and it's just a nasty mess down there. I don't know if you can actually see, but so the posts that are buried in the ground, and we have no idea if these posts have been treated for anything. If they're cedar or redwood, I guess we're pretty safe, but we don't know our woods. We don't know how safe those posts are, but those posts are holding up the whole cabin and direct soil contact. And again, we don't know if they've been treated. And then when they did the walls, they nailed in this way into the post. And that's all the way, that's the whole cabin. Definitely doesn't look like, I mean, the walls seem like they're pretty sturdy, but still kind of scary. All the windows would need to be replaced. Oh, and the roof. Yeah, the roof. Let's see if you can see. The roof is really thin. I doubt there's any kind of tar paper up underneath that metal, but the way the addition leaks, I'm sure the rest of the roof is going to be leaking. In fact, there's a big hole around the chimney on the inside from the fireplace. Let me show you this, how they did the flashing from the cabin to the addition. That's one of the reasons why there's issues with water. You can see it right up there. How they put that flashing up, that water is just going to seep right underneath that flashing and into the addition. So that's one of the major problems. So the whole roof would have to be redone, and it's not slanted very well. So for snow load and the thin plywood that they put up there, we'd have to be shoveling snow every time it snows. Otherwise that roof could cave in. It's just, we'd have to completely redo the roof with a pitch and buy new trusses. So this cabin's just going to cost way too much money to fix up. So what we've been doing, what we're going to do is we ordered 2 cabins, 2 sheds. One is going to be our kitchen bathroom, and we're going to put it in front of the cabin as close as we can, and then we're going to get another shed and convert that into our master bedroom and just kind of put them next to each other. So we just got just a little walk, just a couple steps to the next little cabin. I think that'd be really cool. It'll be easier for the shed people to deliver them. They'll be smaller, and they're defined spaces. I don't know how many people have ever seen anybody do that before, but I think it's an awesome idea. So those are going to go here in the front. We're actually creating a new driveway off the original driveway, which you can kind of see. We'll take a walk over there. Stuart dropped a bunch of trees yesterday, and it goes right up to the original driveway. That's just going to be another access, and it'll be easier for the shed people to get the sheds in here and drop them. Plus we can use it. Once it's compacted down enough, we'll be able to use it instead of coming all the way up around the cabin back here. That's probably too quick. Made you guys dizzy. I've weed whacked all this area here. It was totally overgrown, and it looks so much bigger now that all that is gone. Stuart's been working on dropping trees for the new driveway that I told you about.
3 feet tall, up to here.
Yep, 3 feet tall. Crazy overgrown. So they got this pad here. Not sure what was going on with this pad, if they were going to use a shed. But in the ad for the property, when it was up for sale, said that there was a great spot for a Wallapini greenhouse. Never heard of that before. But we're thinking maybe that's what they were going to do here, because it's way below grade of this driveway work area here. Huge water issues. The pad is actually fallen from the water, gophers, voles. I don't know what they are, but you can see, hopefully you can see starting from that right corner, far right corner right there, going down, how it's fallen in the middle. So we might still use it for a Wallapini greenhouse once we figure out how to do that. Might be the only thing that this is really usable for. Can't use it for a workshop or a shed or anything, because it's just, there's no telling how long that's going to last before it completely starts cracking. Who knows? It's a thick pad, so we might get 5, 6, 7 years out of it. So today, hi doggies. Say hi doggies. Dogs love it up here. Absolutely love it. So this is what Stuart's doing today. He's going to be working on the new driveway.